Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing's a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. Like hashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like that. You're about to hurt them bad. Yo, this shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. Oh my God. Up off that? Yeah. Yes. Up off. Hey, y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's hump day, baby. Boo, we'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. I think we had a super chat super early. Hold on, let me see. Ace, Chick. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man, look. First I want to say this. Welcome to the hump day, everybody. Ace the one. He said, "Shout out tight. You shave your head with a lawnmower." And buff your baldy with turtle wax. Happy humping day. You got that right, brother. Happy humping day. You know what I mean? That's how you kick off the ShowBizz The Adult morning podcast. Listen, everybody, if you can, close out the chat, hit the like, get everybody in here, and give it up for the Varnell Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can boing boing.
Hit the title bell. Okay, look. I got a take today. What if Spence knew that he was going to lose a damn fight? We're going to talk about that. We also going to do this new segment I have called Look at That. Look at that. We'll talk a little bit Fury and the whole WWE shit that was going on with Logan Paul KSI. I really don't want to talk about that. And we have our AO comment today. But before I get into all that, I need to preface that with this. Listen, I know the Bud Buddies may get moist before I even make my damn take. I have already considered that. I know my war room. I know the community. I know boxing fans too damn well. I know aerosexuals may feel a certain way. I know people may say conspiracy theory. I know my fan base, the fan base of boxing, far too well. Don't get moist so soon. Should we play the damn song? Let's play the Moist God song.
I'm moist I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist.
Listen, hit the Tyson Bell. Chick said he's already moist. Listen, I want you guys to understand this before I start the what if. Let me let you know what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that he threw the fight. I'm not saying he lost on purpose. I'm going to have to say this again. There's 504 you in here. All 500 you hit the likes. Hit the like. I know there's going to be more people. I'm going to have to repeat this maybe a few times for the moist. I'm not saying that he took a dive, that he lost on purpose. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he knew he was going to lose. That's right. When Errol Spence told Terrence Bud Crawford, he said that you're going to thank me for this. You ain't got to thank me for this. What if he said that knowing I ain't right? Remember the media workout. What did I say? Sean, wait a second. Remember the media workout. What did I say? I said Errol Spence ain't close to 140. Shit. Do y'all remember me saying that? I said I should have brought the receipts for that. I said Errol Spence is 160 something pounds. That was 3 days before the weigh-in. I said, he looks huge. Pause. Do you remember me saying that? How many of you guys remember me saying, so I don't have to go searching for the receipts? Do you guys remember me saying, you reaching biz? You don't even know what I'm reaching for yet. I haven't even put the argument out yet. You're too moist. You got to listen first. Stop the cap, Mr. B. I remember. Yep. So is that cap? Everybody remember me saying he looks huge. He's 160 something pounds. That was 3 days before the weigh-in. I'm saying what if? Y'all remember. Fine. That's not cap. I'm saying what if when that guy went to lose those last 15 plus pounds in those 3 days, what if he was like, brother, there's no chance in hell. Yeah, so what? Listen to what I'm saying, chick. I told you guys before, I can't quantify how much of that performance was Terrence Crawford being so great and how much of it was Errol Spence looking so bad. I can't quantify it. I also said to Marco Boxing, to all of you, what makes you great, preparation is part of it. Is everything. It's 90% of your performance. So Terrence Crawford was greater than Errol Spence that night, and he's greater than Errol Spence, period. Not just because of the performance, but also what you are leading up to the night. That's how Floyd beat a lot of fighters. Nobody prepared better than him. They're like Batman. Prep time. They're great with the prep. Batman can beat the entire Justice League with the proper prep. And you know that he's going to prep properly. So before y'all get moist and cry, listen first. Like men, don't jump out crying. Be a man for once. Listen first, like men. Hit the Tyson Bell. Now listen to what I'm saying. What if? Be a man. Y'all old as shit. Don't be little boys right now. Y'all old as shit. Just listen. Listen to the argument. What it's not double talk, it's clean. You see, don't be a child. Be an adult. We're adulting right now. Two things could be right at the same damn time. All right? Listen. What if I'm not stripping anything from Terrence Crawford. That's why you think it's a double talk. You think you're quickly moist and you're like, don't take anything from nobody's taking anything from Terrence. He's great because he's great. What I'm saying is, What if Errol Spence knew he wasn't looking good? I'm going to tell you this. The thumbnail is hilarious. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you why I'm not crazy. Brother, the Manny Pacquiao that fought Ugas would have beat the shit out of Errol Spence that night. Say I'm lying. Say that night that Errol Spence fought. Listen, do you guys want me to just say the right things or keep it a bean? I'm asking, do you guys want me to only say the right things or keep it a buck with you? That night, July 29th, the Manny Pacquiao that went tooth and nail with Ugas would have beat the brakes off of Errol Spence that night. That's the black two sugars. That's the black. He ain't lying. Let me run this by you. Let me run this by you real quick. Do you know what Gervonta Tank Davis would have done to that Errol Spence that night? Say I'm lying. Gervonta Tank Davis would have knocked Errol Spence's head over the top rope that night. There's a lot of guys that would have beaten Errol Spence that night. Not keeping it, not stripping or taking anything from Terrence Crawford. That's what makes him great. He's great every damn night. It's not the fault or responsibility of Terrence Crawford to make sure Errol Spence is at his best. I'm saying that Errol Spence couldn't punch through a wet paper bag. He is the bone collector. He's over there snatching eyes, breaking bones. He's changing people forever. He hits Terrence Crawford flush, and Terrence Crawford is like, that punch wasn't shit. Errol Spence had to get checked coming out the third round without, or the fourth round, coming out the fourth round without getting knocked down. The ref, he comes out of the corner. The ref looks at him. Harvey Dock is like, are you okay? He just saw him wobbling out the. What if Errol Spence knew he wasn't in great shape that night? I'm asking. How did the great Black Two Sugars phrase start? That might be the best catchphrase in the sports media, and that's the one cream, no sugar. I was donating my kidney to my brother, and I was trying to make sure, I love coffee, and I was trying to make sure everything was going to be healthy. So I was drinking my coffee as healthy as I can do it and as good as I can taste it. So no cream, Black Two Sugars. That's what happened. Now I'm actually drinking less Black Two Sugars, but that's the Black Two Sugars. Love you, boy. 4 months locked in with you and the war room. I'm not a casual now. I know off topic, but dying to ask you, Cotto versus Spence, who win and why? Man, that's a great fight. A great fight. But Cotto can do it all. He can slug you going forward. He can box you going backwards. Look at the Margarito fights. Buzz positioning didn't let Spence get good angles. I know. He's also great. He's also great. Bud gets all the love in the world. Y'all can do whatever you want. Glaze him down. Put a trophy. Give him a Terrence Crawford trophy. We all been giving him his love. I know how great he is. I'm saying that it ain't crazy, him versus Canelo. We get how great Crawford is. Great, great, great. Crawford Boombaye. We know what he did was great. He always going to be great every damn fight. I'm saying if you think that was the best you've ever seen Errol Spence, then you're smoking too much bud. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Let them know, show. Those glasses cold, by the way. Thank you so much, my brother. I'm gonna be my eyes healing up. So let me see. My only rebuttal is that this same 147 Spence broke Ugas' face. Maybe he wasn't weight trained with Ugas. Maybe that wasn't the same Spence. You're saying he's the same. I'm saying he's not. What if he wasn't? The only grace is that it was a long gap between Ugas' fight and Crawford fight. I think it's Crawford defense, great chin, and power. Could be. I can't quantify how much goes to what, but I do know that Spence was far from amazing. And the Spence that fought Ugas was a type of performance that made people think this fight was going to be 50-50. If you think that Spence was great, then you're smoking too much bud. Stylistically, Crawford has Spence's number, but Porter and possibly Ugas beats that version of Spence that night should have been more competitive. Precisely. It's both. It was Terrence Crawford always being fantastic and not the best Spence. It was not the best Spence. Let's play this what if. Let's play this what if.
Time, space, reality. It's more than just a linear path. It's a prism where a single choice can branch out to infinite realities, creating alternate boxing worlds from the ones you know. I am ShowBizz The Adult. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
We got a Cash App. Let's check this Cash App out. Let's see what the Cash App has to say. I know y'all are too moist to listen. For Kodo versus Spence, who you got? Why? I love you, boy. Bro, I know y'all are too moist because y'all going to keep saying, making excuses, y'all can't listen. Y'all Stevie Wonder by the ear. I can repeat the same. I want y'all to get on board. Be less panicky, be less complaining, be less moist, adult a little bit, and just check out this what if. What if both are true? Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, one of the greatest fighters of all time, and that was not the best Spence. What if Spence knew, I'm just going to get him back at 154? Matter of fact, let's play a receipt. Let's play the receipts for today. Everybody, you ready for the receipts? Here's the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker! Here we go. I know y'all get moist. If the Terrence Crawford fans can't hear, can't listen, too soft, y'all got to go. But people who are willing to just talk about every aspect of the game other than just praising Bud Crawford, but look at every aspect. Stick around. Here it is. The receipt for the day.
Told me at the weigh-ins, you ain't got to thank me for making this shit happen.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me.
My undisputed Terrence Crawford is there. I'm bragging.
Bud wanted to sit in your seat.
You know, now it's like there's no dispute. You're the #1 pound for pound guy on earth.
Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Make some noise.
Man. You see how God works? You see how God works? Because if it wasn't from you, this would never happen.
Convince me.
Last when I was in that barbershop quartet, Skokie, Illinois.
Where's your head, Agent Kuyan?
What we need to do is think. Think back.
I'm sure you've heard many tall tales.
Bricks Marlin.
This isn't right.
I just want to
Tell
hear
me
your
every
story.
last
It's all
detail.
there. And I'm telling it straight, I swear.
Some guy in California, his name is Redfoot.
A gift from Mr. Soze.
Talk to me, Verbal. What about Redfoot?
Mr. Redfoot. Mr. Redfoot knew nothing. Using pawns.
Big, fat guy. I mean, like orca.
You already know that. I don't even gotta tell you that. Yeah.
To be honest, you know, if it wasn't for Earl, this fight wouldn't have happened. That's what he mean by I don't have to thank him, because he played a big part.
And like that, he's gone.
got to the bag. Looking to get to the bag twice. He knew I got the rematch clause. I'm going to do my best. I can't beat this guy at 147. Can't beat him. How I'm feeling at 147, can't beat him. But we about to get to the bag. You ain't got to thank me for making the fight happen. Shake up with him. Hey, we're going to make history. Yeah. And we're going to get to the bag. Why is Errol Spence not crying about it, going to Spain, kicking it? I got that rematch clause at 154. I'm going to be better. At 147, that's my last time at it. I was at 154 as a teenager. Stayed at 147 my entire career up to becoming a 33-year-old man. I'm done. I ain't got the energy at 147. But I see you at 154. You're going to thank me for making this fight happen. You're going to thank, you about to be two-time undisputed. We're going to get to the bag. Terrence Crawford said, we're going to make history. He said, yeah, and make money. You got me. You're going to beat me. I'll be back at 154 when I'm better. I'm just saying. That may be it. That is a possibility. Not that Errol threw the fight, just I ain't got it no more at 147. Can't do it. Let me see. No more Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith. You got that right. I'm saying, hold on. Let me see $1 trillion. I picked Bud to win by KO in the 10th round, but I thought it would be more competitive. Everybody did. Anybody who has fought it knows Spence was off. Yep, I'm glad you're pushing this. I want the rematch. $1 trillion. Thank you. You already thought Terrence Crawford. Listen, I'm going to add to that $1 trillion. Hold on. Let me read these super chats. No more Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Fish. Hilarious. A member, Jake, for 4 months. Thank you so much. 34 months. Yo, Adrian, thank you so much. The usual suspects of truth right in front of us, and we didn't see it. 100. David, hear me out. Member for 4 months. I'm saying. Listen, yep, let me get that 154 Lennox Lewis style. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Everybody hit the like. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Because it's not out of the ordinary. Look, Terrence Crawford fans. All right, Buttercups and Bud Buddies. And the Bud Crawford fans. And the Moist. I want y'all to listen to me right now. Terrence Crawford looks so good against Errol Spence. I think Terrence Crawford would beat him at 154 too. Before y'all cry, I know crying is just rhythmic for y'all. But listen, I think Bud is better than Spence. I am convinced at July 29th, he's better than Spence. What I'm saying is at 154, it's not beyond imagination that you'll get a more competitive Spence. And I'm saying to add to that at 147, this fight, he knew I am out of there. That's what I'm saying. Can all of that possibly be true? That Terrence Crawford is better than Bud, that Terrence Crawford is better than Spence, but that was not the best Spence. Is that possible? Is it even possible? Chick said, no, that's not possible. Okay. So the only thing that's possible, I'm asking you guys, do you want me to say the right things or keep it a bean? So Chick and a lot of you Bud buddies feel the only thing that's possible is that was the very best Bud and that was the very best Errol. That's the only thing that is possible. Accurate as F. I don't know how Moist can. I know your number one agenda is to protect Bud at all costs, protect his victory at all costs. But as a man, can we just analyze every possibility? As adults, can it be that that wasn't the best arrow and Bud is better than him? Meaning, we may get a more competitive fight at 154. But I'm adding to that with this. My man said, Cap, it's not even possible. Fine. I'm adding to that with this. That arrow, when he shook his hand and said, you're going to thank me, he knew his goose was cooked. And he said, it's all right. I get him at 154. Rematch game, he told his son, I ain't got it no more at 147. He said it before the fight. They said, will you rematch Terrence Crawford? He said, yeah, but at 154. That was before the fight. I can't do 147 no more. Why did he say he can't do 147 no more? Because he's at his best at 147? That dude's like, I can't do 147 anymore. Just asking. Agreed. A Crawford win in a more competitive fight. Exactly. I think Crawford wins at 154 in a more competitive fight. How do I know if I'm a member? You'll see it. You'll see. I have like a badge for you. Now, Chick said, why? Why are you asking this? I'm going to tell you why, Chick. Because the rematch is going to happen. And I'm saying the rematch going to happen. We're going to watch it. What to expect? Exactly what you saw at 147? Let's say there's a possibility that it won't be exactly what you saw July 29th at 147. That blowout like that was so incredible that Errol Spence didn't deserve to be in a ring with Terrence Crawford. Meaning, but when you look at that Errol Spence would have got his ass whipped by Gervonta Tank Davis bad. And that's the Black Two Sugars. If I saw that Errol Spence and they announced 147 Errol Spence versus Tank Davis, you see that fight July 29th, and they say December announced Gervonta Tank Davis versus Errol Spence at 147. I am putting my whole bank on Tank Davis. If that's Errol Spence, I'm putting the whole bank on Tank Davis. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. Spence beats him at 154. They get a third fight and take the bag 3 times. Smart about business. That can happen. That can happen. That can happen. My man said, move on, brother. It's over. Move on to what? You got to understand, I'm doing a show today. There's no boxing going on. Usyk versus Dubois this weekend. I can only talk about that for 10 minutes, brother. Look at how lit this podcast is because this is an interesting topic. Let me do my damn job. And number 2, move on from the 29th, but we're about to move into Terrence Crawford versus Spence. While everybody's talking about Terrence Crawford versus Canelo, they ain't moving on. That's a fantasy fight. Terrence Crawford said the first time, I'm not interested in that. He's too big. Now he told Joe Rogan the 180 opposite of that. Canelo Alvarez said, if I fight Terrence Crawford and knock him out, I won't get no love for that. I'm not interested. That is a fantasy fight. But we know what contractually going to happen. Spence versus Crawford too. So when you say move on, we got to move on right into what really is going to happen. And that's Crawford versus Spence too. Use your brain. Use your brain. Not just your moist. They should rematch close to 160 pounds. It's 154. Bud was better and Spence didn't look good at all. Bud is Drago. You will lose. Yeah. Let me see. I've never seen a fighter of Spence's caliber get dropped by a jab in the second round in my life. You right, Biz. He ain't got it at 147 no more. Listen. New member, baby. A lot of you guys who are Bud buddies, listen to what you've said in the past. You all have said that Errol Spence is a weight bully. He can't be a weight bully and good at 147 his entire career up to 33 years old. It can't be both. If he walks around at 190 pounds, at some point he's going to weaken at 147. Do y'all watch boxing at all? I'm saying when Errol Spence was about 160 at the media workout, when Errol Spence said that I would fight Terrence Crawford in a rematch as long as it's at 154, and then Errol Spence shook Terrence Crawford's hand and said, "You're going to thank me for this." There's a good chance it is possible to argue that Errol Spence knew he ain't got that kind of time. He can't do it at 147. And I showed you guys how he looked before the fight, walking up to the fight, and that damn performance from Errol Spence looked like a big fish. Yeah, a big fish out of water. He was flapping around the whole damn canvas. Now, I'm going to tell you, Terrence Crawford is an all-time great fighter. I mean, he's up there, bro, with Alexis Arguello and shit, with Aaron Pryor and those boys, Wilfred Benitez. That's where he is. Terrence Crawford is all-time great. Terrence Crawford, I think, would beat Errol Spence at 154. Now, that is how I truly feel. That's the real. If y'all want me to give me love more than that, then y'all want me to be on his nuts. And I don't be on no man's nuts. All right? I speak it how it is. At the same time, I know that wasn't the best Spence. I know that. Looking at that Spence, that wasn't the best Spence. Ugas would have beat the. Do you know what Sean Porter would have done to that damn Spence? Shh. Sean Porter will put so much pressure on that Spence, he would have fainted. He would have passed out. Sean Porter would have put Spence in a pressure cooker, and that guy would have popped. Let me see. Hit the boom clock like. Yeah, everybody hit the like. Close out the chat. Hit the like. Didn't you mention before that what if they made a deal that Spence give him the first fight for the belts? No, I never said that. I don't think I've ever said that. I can't recall saying that. I thought that the fight was going to go Spence direction no matter what if it went to the decision. That's what I thought. Not to throw the PBC under the bus, but that proved me wrong. Because in my eyes, I thought that they were trying to get to that Canelo Spence 3-bag. I was putting money. When I put money on Spence, half of it was, if that shit is halfway competitive going to the decision, they're going to rob Crawford's ass. That's what I was thinking. Come to find out, that was all wrong. But I was thinking that too. Let me see. Anderson Silva jab versus Yushin Akomi. Oh, I don't know his jab as well. That's what I was thinking. Stop spamming, Jay, cornball-ish. Yeah. Must rather spam than listen. But that's their children. They're children, bro. I personally don't think the Spence that faced Crawford that night would have beaten any other fighter that he previously faced. Hell no. Danny Garcia would have knocked his head off, clean off. Danny Garcia would have knocked Spence's head clean off his shoulder. Now, if that would have happened, I would have given Danny Garcia all the credit in the world too. It's all about preparation. But I looked at what Terrence Crawford was doing in there. And I'm going to tell you, Terrence Crawford, to me, would beat Spence no matter what. He'd beat him at 160. In my opinion, Terrence Crawford beat that man at 154, 160, whatever. I saw what Terrence Crawford is about. I'm just saying there's a possibility, a strong one, that what you saw in that performance of Errol Spence wasn't the best you ever seen him. There's a good possibility. Let me see. Lay it down, Biz Master. Off topic. Is Fury a duck? Duck run. That's back on topic. That's on another topic. We're looking good. I think we're looking good. There's 1,200 people in here. Y'all moist and y'all working. Let's see what y'all have to say. They don't want to give the black man his credit now. There's two black. What are y'all talking? Get your dumb ass here. The black man. Man, I ain't seen that from Harvey Dock to Derek James to Bo Mack to Spence Crawford. Me. All I'm seeing is brothers. Hold on, bro. Let me hold on. Let me give your little.
You're being moist. Stop being moist.
When I came down
All I'm seeing is brothers. Buzz wins the rematch, even if Spence takes the super soldier serum. Bud beat him in all facets of boxing. And now you got Jurgens in your hand looking for Bud. Now you got Jurgens in your hands looking for Bud. We ain't on that. We're just trying to keep it a bean and talk, with balance all the way around. I'm gonna do this. We at the 35-minute mark. We're going to take a quick break and hit y'all with the new segment. Look at that. Where the hell is my look at that, though? Where the hell is my look at that? Hold on. My new segment, look at that. I don't see it anywhere. Hold on, let me see. Well, I'll be damned. We're processing. I'm adding it to the exfoliation. Let me see what y'all have to say. Moisture, completely moist. That dude says super soldier serum. Let me see. My new segment. Look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Everybody, look at this.
Here's Paliacina. Look at him go! Like a raging bull. Paliacina. Oh, he's gone right through them. What a carry. What a charge. Paliacina, the human wrecking machine.
Wow. let me see. Y'all out y'all damn mind. Danny Garcia ain't look like nothing versus Jose. Now, him and Porter beat Spence. Beat that Spence. That Spence there. Listen, bro. Listen. That Spence, Tevin Farmer giving him the business. That Spence I saw Tevin Farmer. See. Like Tevin Farmer getting busy. No. All jokes aside. Javante Tank Davis beat the hell out of that Spence. Hold on. Let me get one more. Look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Check this out.
When I fought Floyd, his power was really good. His power was actually it was the same speed and power as Canelo when I fought Canelo 154.
Now, that statement that Floyd Mayweather was punching as hard as Canelo at 154. I don't know. Now, granted, he got hit by both of them. I'm going to take his word for it over mine, okay? That Floyd Mayweather was punching as hard as Canelo at 154. What else do I have? All right. But I don't know if I'm more flabbergasted by Floyd Mayweather punching as hard as Canelo at 154 or Canelo being as fast as Floyd Mayweather. I don't know which one is blowing my mind more. Floyd punching as hard as Canelo at 154 or Canelo punching as fast as Floyd. Something, I don't know which one's killing me. Bud Buddies, how you be coming up with these names, brother? We about to get back on that. I just wanted to take a quick break. But listen to Sugar.
When I fought Floyd, his power was really good. His power was actually it was the same speed and power as Canelo when I fought Canelo 154.
Speed and power as Canelo. Floyd's speed was on par as Canelo's. Floyd so much faster than Canelo is stupid. But power, I don't know which one. I'll tell you this. Sugar's a legend. He was in the ring with both of them. I haven't been in the ring with neither, so I can't speak on it. Let me see. No offense. How old are you? I'm 69, 205, talking to Kamar, trying to stay low. Pause. 125 out of high school. Amy friends my age got me by 40, 50 pounds. Y'all talking that talk. Okay, let's get back on. He was high. No, he wasn't. He passed a drug test. He wasn't high. He wasn't on anything. Terrence Crawford wasn't, I don't know, on super soldier serum. There's nothing bizarre going on here. Okay. This is just the what if. This is the what if. There was nothing bizarre going on here. I'm just saying, let's think let's be sensible here. Errol Spence was fighting at 154 as a teenager. Okay? Errol Spence was fighting at 154 as a teenager. And he went down to 147 and spent his entire career up to 33 years old at 147. Y'all don't think he grew out of it a little bit? Y'all don't think it was hard to manage a little bit? Just tell me yes or no. Do you think it was, because y'all say he was a weight bully, so he came as a teen? Y'all don't think he became a grown man at all? Biz, we can listen, but we don't have to agree. Let's agree on something. Do y'all think it was difficult at all? Let's agree on something. My point is that, okay. I'm just trying to extend an olive branch. Let's agree to something. Okay. Fine. So, with that being said, is it possible that this fight he was drained? Is it possible that performance, he didn't look like the best Errol Spence you've ever seen on the biggest night of his life because he could have been drained? Is it possible? Is it possible? Possible. That's it. So that's where we agree. Now, this is where my what if gets shady. Now, this is where my what if. No one's saying excuses, dumbasses. Listen again. Preparation is a part of boxing. There's no excuses. What I'm saying is he signed the contract, everything. No excuses. Morons. I'm trying to tell y'all the same thing. I can't keep repeating myself. It's over with. But this is where it gets shaky. Right here. This is where what I say gets shaky. That Errol knew at the weigh-in he wasn't going to beat that man. That's where we're having a hard time agreeing. That when Errol shook up and said, "You're going to thank me for this," that brother, which is why he's in Spain like this here. I'm going to meet him at 154. I'm going to get him at 154. I couldn't beat him at 146. I couldn't beat him. I couldn't beat him. I think that's the part. I think it's a strong possibility that brother knew his goose was cooked. He woke up that morning, right? You saw him in the pre-fight interview. He was like, "Yeah, I hear high." Like he came out like, "Yeah, dog." His body's trying to gain the weight back and rehydrate, and he's like, "Dog," and he's burnt out. I think he knew, and he fought the hardest he could, and it was over with. And all I'm saying is that's why he's taken the loss better than any man you've ever seen take a loss. Well, hold up. Ryan Garcia took that loss pretty clean because he asked Tank Davis for his phone number and everything. And then he went to Derrick James and he's sitting with Floyd at yeah. Ryan took it the best I've ever seen. Other than Ryan Garcia, number 2, Errol Spence took that loss clean. Let me see. Live a little longer. Remember this day. You'll said Biz was right. I'm gonna say, I'm telling you, just live a little bit longer. Just remember this day. Gotta agree. And guess what I'm saying on top of that? Terrence Crawford gonna win again at 154. He's gonna win again. I'm just saying it's worth the watch. It's gonna be a better fight. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be a better fight. Is all I'm saying. It ain't gonna look like July 29th. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna see a better Spence. The funny thing is, you may see a worse Terrence Crawford because I never seen Terrence at 154. The guy's coming from 135 to 154, right? So I'm not sure if that's going to be the best Terrence Crawford either. But I'll tell you this, it'll be a better fight. As a fight fan, anything you say makes sense. As a fanboy, they are going to struggle with what you're saying. I know. Even if I keep telling them Terrence Crawford's going to win no matter what at 154. I keep telling y'all he's going to win no matter what at 154. He's going to win no matter what. People still like, but Biz, go further and suck him off. It's like, brother, now I can't, you know what I mean? I'm a man too. I'm a grown, you know, I'm adulting here. I'm older than Terrence Crawford, bro. I don't look up to those guys. I gotta analyze it how I do. That's why I don't fanboy. I'm too damn old. All right. I can't give you a pause. I can't give you any more. Be as moist. No, I'm not moist. I'm annoyed by moist people. People are so moist, it's just annoying for people who like me. Right? Right? All right, look. Let's move forward real quick, and then we're going to double back. Let's move forward, and we're going to double back. I just want to make one more point outside of that. I want to that WWE Fury shit. I guess we got to talk about it, but I really don't feel like it. Let me see. It's not personal. It's boxing. I swear, people think that they're Bud Crawford. Only Bud is Bud Crawford. Everybody's taking it as a personal attack on them. I'm telling you, people are weird. Men are weird now. Men think that they're other men. They think they're other men, bro. Seriously. They take it so personally. They think they're other men, dog. Now, look. Let's move on real quick. We got an Ayo comment. And I just got to express this. Here's the Ayo.
Ayo! Comments! Fix me some of that dick gravy.
Check this out. This guy says, Shakur go to the PBC for what? Who has Jamal fought? Jamel is now taking the bag and an ass whipping from Canelo. Tank fights once a year to entertain the people who love hype, not boxing. So Shakur should go to the PBC. Why? 1 or 2 fights with Tank? ? That was in response to me saying, if Sugar Shakur Stevenson, him turning down the 25% fight from Devin the American Dream Haney, I said he's going to be left. Everybody's ducking him. Everybody else don't want to fight him. He's going to be left with nothing that the people really want to see other than Tank. So I said, bring it on home. Go to the PBC. His response was, for what? To fight Tank? Yes. Listen, people are hating promotion companies more than they want to see a damn fight. You just saw Terrence Crawford sign a 3-fight deal with the PBC so he can fight Errol again, and Jamel Charlo. You see Canelo Alvarez, just a 3-fight deal with the PBC so he can fight Jamel Charlo, somebody, and David Benavidez. All I'm saying is Sugar Shakur get a 3-fight deal with the PBC to fight Frank Martin, then Tank Davis, then Tank Davis. Is that insane? What are y'all don't want to see fights like that? Y'all hate promotion companies and networks and stuff so much that y'all don't want them to come up because there's a fight you want to see. But I prefer them not to come up more than me see a great fight. Frank Martin would cross the street. Okay, but Tank wouldn't. So do a Terrence Crawford and sign a 2-fight deal to fight Tank, then Tank. What's the problem? And the only reason why I say go to the PBC to do it, because Tank Davis won't move for shit. But Terrence Crawford is Shakur Stevenson's big brother, and he just left Top Rank and went over there. I'm pretty sure they're talking. So all I'm saying is just a 2-fight deal. Devin Haney, do the Devin Haney. He set the blueprint. I don't care where you go, but everybody didn't want to fight Devin. So what'd he do? He signed a 3-fight deal with Top Rank. He whipped Kambosos' ass twice and beat Lomachenko officially. No matter how y'all feel about it, officially, he defended his undisputed title and beat Lomachenko. Learn from Devin Haney. Y'all mugs crazy. Y'all tripping. Spence was the same Spence till he got hit in the second round. No, dog. No. No, he was not. No, he was not. Let me tell you what Spence was, bro. Let me tell you what Spence was. He was who Mike Tyson was before when he fought Lennox Lewis. Spence was done for. He was done for when he stepped in that ring. Mike Tyson was done for when he fought Lennox Lewis, bro. Mike Tyson would tell you to this day, man, I knew I was going to lose to Lennox before the first damn bell. Errol Spence at 147, he was looking good at 160 in the media workout. At 147, that guy was like, I'm done for. I'll fight him at 154. Put on a better fight. The difference is, I'm pretty convinced that the very best Spence can't beat the very best Crawford. I'm pretty convinced of that. I'm just saying it's a better fight. Excuses. So the excuses are that I think it's a better fight at 154? Brother, let me tell you, if Errol Spence fights 2 good rounds, it's a better fight than the 29th. That's one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. That's the ground floor. Joe Frazier versus Foreman was still a knockout the second fight, but Frazier fought at least a tad bit better than the first time. If Errol Spence fought 2 good rounds, it's better. What y'all act like he put on this great biz? Dev Pops said that 25% offer wasn't legit. Just 2 young men popping shit, never really on the table. But I agree. If it was, he should go take them belts. Brother, I'm saying accept the offer even if you're just popping shit, because now it's back on Devin. Say, I got you, 25%. Let's go. Devin have to be like, hour, and then everybody would know clearly what it is. Call his bluff. Let me see. You wasn't saying that before the fight. No, I was not. Now, let me tell you exactly what I was saying. First, I'm going to tell you exactly what I was saying. But in addition to that, you can think all you want until you find out what it is. Once you find out what it is, don't stay a dumbass. If you get new evidence that something else happened, don't act like you didn't get that evidence and be dumb as a box of rocks and stay. That's what y'all do. Y'all just stubborn. I thought Errol was going to win until I saw him get his ass whipped. Now it's like Terrence Crawford's better than him. What do you want me to, you want me to still say Errol's better? I just saw the fight. I'm not a moron. But what I did say before the fight was Errol Spence convinced me that he was ready for that fight. I thought Terrence was going to win all the way up to win the media workout. If you're going to listen to me, listen to everything I've said. Don't be half-assed and be selective with your hearing. I said up until when the media workout happened, I said, oh, I got Errol Spence. Look at how he's punching. But I said at the same time, he looks huge. He doesn't look 147. He doesn't look 147 at all. Then the weigh-in happened. And then the pre-fight, he's like, I hit hard. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's over with. Yeah, I said Errol by breakage when I saw him at 160. I said, if that's how he's looking, by breakage. Yes. Let me see. Spence usually comes in like K. Marco Juggernaut. I'm saying, you can't get through to these Buttercups bids, boy. They are the most moist. Them and Canelo fans disagree. Was the same era. Bud just special, in my opinion. I think it's both. I think Bud is special, and that wasn't the same era. Can that be? Oh, let me see. Biz, get it. They're just trolling you. Rematch at 154. Got you. That was the best. That was the best comment. They get it. They just playing stupid. And you know what? Making me look like a fool. See, when you argue with a fool, those from a distance can't tell who is who. That's what happened. Y'all, I knew y'all were smarter than that. $1 trillion, absolutely right. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying. Y'all just going to keep going and just, y'all like when I'm snapping looking like Danny Glover from The Color Purple. That's what it is. See, y'all prefer when I'm sitting here looking like, get off my land. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all got me spitting and saliva hanging out. I'm looking like Danny Glover from The Color Purple. Oh, here we go. Oh, I needed this bad to calm my ass. On him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling.
King Kong ain't got
on Jay. Flex on him. Seep. Left hand on you. Pow. King Kong ain't got on chains. And I'm sitting here getting my blood pressure all up. Y'all know I'm just now getting over a cold. Y'all hear it in my voice. I'm late. Running it back. Title got me. Yeah. What do we have here? Just common damn sense, Cheese. I'm with you, Biz. It would be a better fight at 154, but Spence can't beat Bud. Thank you. Damn. He Spence kryptonite like Fury and Wilder. And I'm a fan of both. Thank brother. You have we just become best friends? Yep. You want to do karate in the garage? Yes. Fury versus Wilder was a fantastic slugfest. It was so much better than the second fight. It was ridiculous. Same result. Tyson Fury had him breathing off the top rope. Hold on. I gotta give you your love, brother, for having all the common sense in the world. Woo! Arrow at 154. How much y'all betting? I'll wait. I'm betting on Terrence Crawford. I love Errol Spence like a play cuz. You told Biz to beat me. I will. Lord, no. Fight my sister. Had to fight my uncle. All my life I had to fight. Hey, Boogie. What I was saying is that even if Errol was 100, he had nothing for Bud that night. Exactly. And from that fight, Errol is a level beneath Bud. Precisely. Just giving my opinion as a boxing fan. Love them both. Love you, boy. Let me see. You think that was the best Errol, huh? The best Errol you've ever seen. That's the worst Errol I've ever seen, ever. I don't give a damn when he was 15 in the Olympics. I don't give a damn. That was the worst Errol I've Trillion. Since Bud wants to fight Charlo and Canelo winner, I'm sure the PBC would love to make EJ versus Nello. Should Bud and EJ do the rematch at 160, 168? $1 trillion. Listen to me, bro. Let me tell you how fantastic your comments always are in the war room. But let me tell you how perfect that was. How to get to the bag. You ain't never seen Terrence Crawford this promoted, have you? Have you? Remember, this is going to sound messed up, but remember when Mike Tyson was searching for his mouthpiece in Tokyo? And then Don King had Buster Douglas like, hey, I always believed in you. Hey, brown sugar. He called him brown sugar. He said, brown sugar, I always believed in you. Terrence Crawford beat Errol from pillar to post. You ain't never seen a man more marketed and more marketable looking than Terrence Crawford right now. He's the most talked about man with boxing gloves. I just bought floor seats to Canelo versus Charlo. I just bought them yesterday. The floor seats, forget it. I'ma just flex on them. The floor seats were $8,000 less than that Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford floor seats. $8,000, and I'm closer to the ring. I'm 3 rows closer to the ring in Canelo. That's how big Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford was. You ain't never seen a man more marketed than Terrence Crawford right now. Let me tell you, flip it. Just flip it. Bro, Errol Spence versus Canelo for the 3rd fight. Terrence Crawford beat him from pillar to post. Flip it. Unless Errol Spence wins at 154. You know, that's a very slim possibility. Asked weeks ago if he should hype part 2. Well, thank you. I asked y'all and I said, here we go. I mean, I never lied to y'all. I asked y'all. Y'all said, yes, let's do it. I said, here we go. Now y'all being moist. T.O. versus Crawford at 147. Punish just hype me up. Punch. Oh, Punch. Oh, Punch drunk. How's he doing? How's he doing, man? I haven't seen Punch. Chick. Flex on him. Seep, pow. Hit the Tyson bell. Keep my wife's name. Yes. Even if I don't agree with you, doesn't mean I don't love you, Biz. Love you, boy. Love you, boy. Hold on. That dude made me dance. Let me say, Biz, I love you like a play cousin. Errol said you don't have to thank me for making this fight. Not you going to thank me. Right. Second, the winner gets the choose the weight. Bud could have said 147 or nothing. Nah. Bud, because Bud can fight at 154. Bud's about damn tired of 147. Bud need to fight Errol at 154 because he wants Jamel at 154. Smart man. The guy's brilliant. He knows how to prep. And he's going to use Errol as prep. The guy's brilliant. But number one, you don't have to thank me for making this fight happen. Right. You ain't got to thank me for making this fight happen. What? You ain't got to thank me for making this fight happen. Shit. I said, you ain't got to thank me for making this fight happen. Huh? You ain't got to thank face ass. Yeah, that boy said it 3 or 4 times, didn't he? In front of everybody. He had no shame in his game. I said, you ain't got shame. I'm telling you, that's what Tyson said. He walked over to Lennox Lewis. He punched him at that press conference, or he swung. Lennox Lewis made a miss. He gave us all, just like Canelo did Caleb Plant. He gave us all a preview of how that fight was going to go. Tyson walked over to him, swung. Lennox said, whoop, back, gave Tyson a 2-piece. We should have not even bought the pay-per-view after that shit. Tyson got Bambi legs. They all jumped on him. And Tyson afterwards was like, you ain't a real man. You can't whatever type. One of the best snaps you ever heard. It was pause, though. It was pause. But Tyson goes off, suck me off and all that stuff he was saying. And Tyson was like, boy, you going to thank me. You going to thank me. And then Tyson went to sleep in about a 6. Lennox Lewis had him out of there. Y'all talking about 2-piece McNugget. Y'all talking about no rematch. I know. I was the first one to try to beg Errol Spence and everybody. That video went viral. Who are y'all talking to? I made the no rematch video. I'm like, please. Who? For what? But it's in the contract. So I said, we're getting the rematch. Hey, y'all, we're getting the rematch. What we going to do? Cry about it? Boycott it? Not watch it? If you're a Bud buddy, you wouldn't want to watch the ass beating again to rub it in aerosexuals' faces again? Of course. You love Bud. You watched him against Evanescence. So you definitely will watch that again. So I'm like, since we're going to have the rematch, let's not cry about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And I went to the head. And when that boy said, you ain't got to thank me. I said, huh? What you say? I said, you ain't got to thank me. I was just like, oh, he knew that was an ass beat. I said, oh, he knew that was an ass beat. Y'all want to see my receipt video again? Did y'all miss it? We wanted in blood. And then aerosexuals wanted in blood. Just send Arrow out there. Just like y'all did Wilder. I know, but that's how y'all should feel. If you're aerosexual, that's how you should feel. Y'all need the video again? Let me see. Hey, chick, get out. Get out. Get out. Chick, get out. Get out. I'm kicking you out, dog. Okay, you and Sadate, y'all are a horrible replacement for BK. Horrible. BK, we love you, boy. You are horrible. Get out. Get out. Now you flex on. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. People don't realize a style you've been taught your whole life in boxing is very difficult to change. Yeah, no shame on EJ. No, he is a great fighter, of course. But his style is not a match for Crawford in reality, except the facts. Yeah, I'll tell you this. And that Errol Spence, that fought Crawford, would got his ass taxed by Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's the Black Two Sugars. Hey, hold up. I'm about to go, y'all. I know y'all hate when I say goodbye. And a lot of y'all are up. Oh, wait, we got to do the Fury shit. All right, Fury. This is what happened with Fury Logan Paul.
Don't make me release a picture and then you see what happens.
Conan student Tony. I don't want to go there, Nikki. I don't want to go there.
The Fury's our best fights in the world.
Yeah!
We're the only men on this island, look. The Fury's proper men.
You know about
yeah, so then why is Tyson Fury talking Usyk? Why is Tyson Fury talking Usyk?
I can't hear you.
Why is Tyson Fury talking Usyk? Why is he fighting Gardner?
With me now, talking all this bullshit.
Thank you.
About fucking people's personal bollocks.
No,
we're fighting, men.
Done.
My son, I'll fight him now, and I'll fight anyone in the building. Now, let's get a fucking ball rolling. Get the cake and shove it back your arsehole before I do it.
John,
all
thank
these
you, John.
fucking little kids. I'm a machine. Me, and can anybody question who I am here? If I say, come on, get it done.
Who that man think he is? George the Animal Steel? Roddy Piper? Nick Foley or some shit? You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, man. It's going in the direction that we all feared. I liked it. I like when people throw in their hands. I don't care who it is, a street fight or whatever. But at the end of the day, they're content creators. And they're going to create content. Now, here we go. The WWE of boxing. Let me see. $1 trillion. Anybody watch the Netflix doc on Victor Conte? Yeah, I watched it, man. Victor Conte is hilarious. This is where the PED allegations are coming from against Bud. LOL. Netflix. There's PED allegations because of Snack, right? I'm not giving that any energy, dog. I'm not giving no energy, dog. All right, let's flex on them. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I missed the whole show, man. Damn. I just got the notification. You just got, but love you, bit. That is a shame. Here, let me play. They make me respect Jake even more with the yeah. The Misfits got me respecting Jake. Okay, last thing, I'm going to play the receipts one last time for that. What I meant, the edits about Errol Spence knowing that he was going to lose. Check this out before we go. I'm going to send you guys off with this here.
Told me at the weigh-ins, you ain't got to thank me for making this shit happen.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me.
My undisputed Terrence Crawford is here.
Bud wanted to sit in your seat.
You know, now it's like there's no dispute. You're the #1 pound for pound guy on earth.
Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Make some noise.
I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Man. You see how God works? You see how God works? Because if it wasn't from you, this would never happen.
Convince me.
That's when I was in that barbershop quartet, Skokie, Illinois.
Where's your head, Agent Kuyan?
What we need to do is think back.
I'm sure you've heard many tall tales.
Bricks Marlin. This isn't right.
I just want to
Tell
hear
me
your
every
story.
last
It's
detail.
all there. And I'm telling it straight, I swear.
Some guy in California, his name is Redfoot.
A gift from Mr. Soze.
Talk to me, Verbal.
What about Redfoot?
Mr. Redfoot. Mr. Redfoot knew nothing. Using pawns.
Big, fat guy. I mean, like Orca.
You already know that. I don't even gotta tell you that. Yeah.
To be honest, you know, if it wasn't for Errol, this fight wouldn't have happened. That's what he mean by I don't have to thank him, because he played a big part.
And like that, he's gone.
Thank you guys for showing up and showing out for this Hump Day Wednesday. We're going to be by the fireplace on Thursday. We got the Facts Friday, and I will be calling the Usyk versus Dubois fight. That'll be early Saturday. Make sure you guys show up and show out for the live commentary. ShowBizz the Adult. I'm out. Huh? Oh man, fantastic. Y'all see the uppercut? I'm telling you, I'm